Hey agents, welcome to Shadow Gaming. We got the targeted loot allocation for May 30th today. So I'm going to start off with the Dark Zone. In DZ West we have submachine guns. The only recommendation I have for DZ West is the apartment. It has perfectly measured. It's a good collectible as well, but submachine guns get a big boost in TU10. And I believe it's an MP5, or I think it's an MP5 or MPX variant. That one in specific, those are getting a big boost in TU10, so I'd highly recommend farming for that. In DZ South we have Overlord ornaments. You could farm those for Foxpear knee pads or any Overlord ornaments if you're looking for it for your rifle build. And then gloves in DZ East, so if you're looking for the Deathgrips, that has 10% armor on kill. So if you want to grab those or just grab them as a collectible, that'd be a named item in DZ East to grab. Up in the northern area, we have Richter and Kaiser at Camp White Oak, shotguns at Coney Island Ballpark, Aralda Holdings at Coney Island Amusement Park, and gear sets at Manning National Zoo. I did recommend ongoing directive on my last targeted loot video, but with the nerf to status effects, I'm not so sure about it anymore. I would wait until phase 3 of the PTS to see exactly where they're headed with status effects. For right now, they're in a bad spot. They've been nerfed to the ground, all the way up to having 50% or more for especially the elite NPCs. So that's going to be a huge hit to the CC builds. Shotguns at Coney Island Ballpark, if you're looking for the Sweet Dreams, you can always grab that exotic there if you're looking to run it there. We have pistols over at Bank Headquarters, but I would actually, if you're looking for the Liberty, I would run the Grand Washington Hotel. It is invaded with Black Tusk, so that would be a good place for the Liberty pistol to drop, which is also, like most exotics, getting a huge buff in TU10. So I would check that out and go farm for that. Or if you're looking for the Nemesis, DCD Headquarters has marksman rifles as targeted loot. And you got rifles at DARPA Research Labs if you're looking for another M1A, which is still a best in slot weapon in Title Update 10 so far. So I would recommend those farming on the west, northern, and DZ areas. Going over to the east, we do have knee pads at Downtown East. So if you're looking for the Foxpear knee pads, you do have 3 different control points to farm for. I believe 4. So altogether you have 4 to farm for. If you're looking for assault rifles or the Chameleon, which I believe just got a 32 or 36% increase to its base damage, check out Judiciary Square. I did test it out in the shooting range for a little while. The Chameleon has definitely got a huge damage boost, but it's still not super great of a gun. Just treat it as an SMG, and that's pretty much where I go with the Chameleon. It's not really an assault rifle. We also have light machine guns at Federal Triangle area, and you have light machine guns again at Capitol Building. So if you are looking for that Pestilence, you can grab it at Federal Triangle, or over here at the Capitol Building Stronghold, or the Good Times, any other good light machine gun. We also have Petrod Defense Group at Jefferson Trade Center, and the Coyotes mask drops from here as well. So I would check out this area for contractors gloves, or if you're just missing a piece of Petrod Defense Group or looking for a Godworld item. We have Providence Defense Group at American History Museum. And remember, this is still a best in slot DPS brand set, so it's still going to be worth it in Title Update 10. So check out American History Museum for Providence Defense. And for everyone using a shield build, we got East Mall for Gila Guard. And we also have the Pentagon for Gila Guard, if you're looking for Gila Guard at all today. And then of course we have Fenris Group AB at Jefferson Plaza, which is still going to be really good, and you're going to have 20% reload speed after Title Update 10 drops. And then Mass at Space Administration HQ, and Soul Flow Concern at Southwest, Wyvernware at Air and Space Museum. Alright guys, let's head on over to New York City, see what they got today. We got Golan Gear at Wall Street, Alp Summit Armament at Financial District, Aralda Holdings at Liberty Island, Skill Attachments at Battery Park, Wyvernware at Pathway Park, Gloves at Stranded Tanker, Hana U at Two Bridges, Seska SRO at Civic Center, and Grupo Sombro at the Tombs. Alright agents, well that's my recommendations pretty quick for the daily target loot allocation for May 30th, 2020. That's pretty much all I have for today. I think those are the top things to farm for, and I wanted to keep the video a little bit shorter for today. Anyway guys, that's pretty much going to be it for this video. I think overall with PTS Phase 2, I'd like to play it a little bit more before I drop more thoughts and opinions. Overall, with the exotic buffs, I've tried the Eagle Bear, which hits a lot harder now. I love that. It already hit really hard, and now I'm liking it even more. The Chameleon hits much harder, but it still has a lot of flaws, and I believe needs to be treated as an SMG to get really anything out of it. And its buff does refresh after you get out of combat, which is great and all, but I still don't think it's going to be a top tier SMG or assault rifle or exotic at all. That's just kind of how it is. The talent that's baked into it makes it difficult to use. And Sweet Dreams got a buff as well to its damage. That's nice as well. It brings it up more in line. I think that it was already pretty good, but a buff doesn't do it any harm. And the Bighorn got a buff as well, but it's still pretty much trash. I mean, you can get about 1 million headshot damage on it with a crit, and a little over 2 million once you get the stack up to about 30, 25. And then at 40 or 50, it just resets, which I don't know why, but it resets. And anyway, it's still not very good. All the other exotics are doing pretty decent. The Dodge City holster added an amazing talent where you can get headshot damage anywhere on the body. There's a lot of good stuff going on with the exotics. They nerfed the CC builds to the ground by making all the enemies much more resistant to status effects. So it's going really bad on the PTS right now. They nerfed a few things like Negotiator's Dilemma. Everyone is going to get hit by Negotiator's Dilemma nerf because it was actually fixed. So it was doing more damage than intended, so they lowered that. There's just all sorts of stuff going on, and I'd like to test it more. Sorry I haven't been able to get any videos out on the PTS. I've been extremely busy, but I will try my hardest to get as much as I can out and in the highest quality as I can. But for now, I'll let you guys go. Thanks for watching. This is Shadow Gaming. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like and subscribe button. Thumbs down if you didn't. And I'll see you guys in the next video.